Thank you very much, Sean. March is Nutrition Month, and to celebrate, registered dietitian Martina Gornick-Marion joins us with a simple, delicious recipe that's not only going to be healthy, but also not going to break the bank when it comes to our grocery bill. An awesome idea, a bit of a twist on a family classic, the shepherd's pie.
Yep, the shepherd's pie. Classically, we know it has just regular white potatoes on top, but we're doing sweet potato.
Nice.
This is a really easy recipe, so do you want to help me out here?
Gladly.
Why don't we put our onions, celery, and carrots all in the pan, and we browned the ground beef a little bit earlier, so we didn't have to do that.
No worries.
So we're just going to cook them until they're soft, and there's about half a cup of each.
Okay. We're not going to cook them all the way through because they're going to go in the oven later.
Yeah, that's all right. And once they're a little bit soft, and we'll go a little bit quicker, we can add our spices. So we've got garlic, and then we have a bit of pepper and nutmeg and a touch of salt. And once we get that in there, then we're going to add our binder.
In.
So it's a great way to add veggies to the meals. It's all hidden right in there, and everyone enjoys it.
Well, that's one of the things. Mom was serving shepherd's pie when we were kids because it was not only simple and easy, but you sneak those veggies in sometimes, and the hungry kids won't notice.
And it's a great way to incorporate other veggies or leftovers that you might have. You don't have to use the exact same veggies. So clean out the fridge. It's a great way to do it.
Yep.
Let's add some flour. That's about a tablespoon and a half of flour. We're just going to toss that along.
And that's, as you said, our binding agent.
Yeah, because basically we're going to make gravy now. So now that we've cooked the flour a little bit, it'll brown up a bit, you can add some chicken broth. And we've just bought pre-made chicken broth. I bought the low added, like the no added salt variety, or you could buy this the reduced sodium. Either way, just to cut back on the salt. And we're going to bring that up to a boil.
All right.
And once it comes up to a boil, we're going to have a nice gravy formed, and then we can pop our ground beef in there. Oh, ground beef in there, yeah.
Okay.
That's it.
All right, so there's ground beef in there. We've already cooked it. We've already strained it.
Yeah, we've already done. Oh,
thank you.
Hang on. Ooh.
Teamwork.
I did this yesterday. See, it's things that you can do ahead of time to make cooking easier when you're on the go, busy family.
Who ain't on the go, busy family?
Well, lots of people, right?
So you got a family, you're on the go, and you're trying to keep up every single day.
Exactly. So now we've got a thick gravy, and now we're going to pop it into an 8x8 pan. Did you want to do that for us?
Yeah, sure.
Let's do that. So it's could be a little bit thicker, but you know.
Right.
Well, let's do this.
Okay.
All right. Oh.
You going? Here.
Yeah. Or here, let's do it this way. I don't want you to mess your suit.
What's going to work?
There we go.
I was more concerned about burning my hand, but that's okay.
Okay, well, there we go. And after that, you can sprinkle corn. And this instance, we've kind of kept the cost down. We used a canned corn, but you can buy a no added salt variety.
Okay.
So there's no salt, really keeps the sodium low. If you didn't have canned corn, you could certainly use frozen. And again, that's another low sodium option for you. So we've got our corn, and now the change. We're going to add sweet potato instead of regular potato.
Well, now, why did we get rid of the white potatoes?
Just for a change. Okay. Really, both white potato and sweet potato have similar nutrient profiles. So they're both healthy, they're both nutritious, but it adds something different. Nice sweet flavor, changes it up a little bit. If you didn't have sweet potato, you could absolutely use just your regular white potato instead. And from there, we're going to pop that in the oven for about 40 minutes at 350 till it bubbles up nicely. If you want to garnish it, I've garnished it with a bit of parsley to make it look pretty. But it's a great tasting, economical meal. And really, you know what? For the family, if you're really busy on the go, talk to a neighbor, talk to your sister, whoever, someone on the hockey team, and say, hey, I'll make one of these for you when I make one for myself. How about you reciprocate, make me a pot of soup, or whatever their specialty is. And then you've got 2 meals in the week, and it saves the time, because most folks find that cooking from scratch takes time and they don't have the time.
Right.
But we know cooking from scratch is a lot healthier, and we want to, if we can maximize our time in the kitchen by maybe sharing with others, or if you're a senior, make one, cut it in half and share it with your neighbor or your friend, and that sort of thing.
A great way to get a little more out of it. And we paired it with lots of vegetables as well, so everybody's getting the veggies that they need. If you want to try things out, you can check out breakfasttelevision.ca. We'll have the links to all the websites and all the information sitting there so that you can cook healthy, easy, and inexpensive. Cheers.
Thank you.
Going to take a break. All that info is on breakfasttelevision.ca. Still to come, plenty more today on BT.